Hello, friend. Right now, while you're watching this, every single second of every single day, 75 more McDonald's burgers come off a grill somewhere on Earth. Do the math. 75 a second, 4,500 a minute, nearly 300,000 an hour. That adds up to roughly 68 million finished burgers worldwide every 24 hours. Christmas Day and Super Bowl Sunday included. Here's the part most folks never think about. Of those 68 million burgers, only about 5.4 million patties a day are made from American beef. The rest come from Australia, Brazil, Canada, New Zealand, wherever the contracts are cheapest that week. If that global shopping list quietly changes the price your neighbor gets for his steers in Nebraska, the land values in the Texas Panhandle, and the kind of cattle buyers will even look at anymore. To feed just the American share, the biggest plants in places like Fresno, California or Schuyler, Nebraska now process 4,000 to 5,000 heads in a single 8-hour shift. That's one county, one roof, one day's work. At that speed, raising cattle stops feeling like farming and starts looking a whole lot more like running a refinery. Take a drive through the Sandhills today and you'll see some of the prettiest grazing country on God's green earth. Land that now trades for $7,000 to $8,000 an acre. Corn and hay to finish those steers have gone up roughly 3 times more expensive since the 90s. Economic Research Service keeps the receipts. Yet walk into almost any McDonald's in the lower 48 and a double quarter pounder with cheese is still hovering right around $1.50 for the sandwich. The river of beef simply flows toward whoever built the widest, deepest channel. Inside the plant, the process is designed to minimize stress under full USDA oversight. The animal is rendered unconscious in roughly 4 seconds, faster than most of us can blink twice. But when you're running 1,400 head an hour, even a small amount of excitement in the pens can darken the meat and cost tens of thousands of dollars before lunch. Everything has to stay calm, every minute of every shift. When the beef leaves the harvest floor, it's broken down into primal cuts and trimmings. Those trimmings from hundreds, sometimes 1,000 different animals across half a dozen states are blended together in giant stainless steel mixers. Lasers and scales make sure the final mix is exactly 80% lean, 20% fat every single batch. The result is 100% USDA-inspected beef. As required under current standards, no fillers, no pink slime, nothing but beef. But it's beef that's been engineered to taste exactly the same whether you're in Anchorage or Key West. The second those patties are stamped, they drop into a flash freezer at 30 below. That rapid freeze locks the moisture inside the cells. So when the patty finally hits the grill weeks later, it releases more juice than a lot of fresh ground beef you'd buy at the grocery store. The catch? If the warehouse thermostat drifts just 2 degrees too warm overnight, 40,000 pounds of perfectly good beef can turn into pink ice bricks by morning. Every patty is seared top and bottom at the exact same temperature for the exact same 38 seconds. That's how you get the same crust in Seattle as you do in Savannah. Industry reports put the 4 largest packers, Cargill, Tyson, JBS, and National Beef, at roughly 80 to 85% of the total U.S. flow. That concentration is a big part of why the price of a fast food burger has only crept up about 42% since the early 90s. While ranch expenses tripled. McDonald's has pledged $200 million toward regenerative grazing practices by 2032, and right now ground beef is cheaper per pound than boneless chicken breast in a lot of stores. Yet, Chapter 12 bankruptcy filings for cattle operations still run, a couple hundred families a year. The machine is doing exactly what it was built to do: move massive volume at the lowest possible cost. It just happens to reward size and precision more than anything else. 68 million burgers a day around the world. 5.4 million of them riding on American dirt and American hands. They ain't calling it good or bad. I'm just mapping the river. Next time you unwrap one, you're voting with your dollar. When you bite into your next one, what are you actually tasting? The cow or the system? Team throughput or team tradition? Drop your answer below, no wrong ones. Like if any of this surprised you. Subscribe if you want more Fenceline truth.